Hi, everyone. It's Linda G. Sorry, I look kind of messed up. I've been in the wind. The dogs are at the beauty parlor. I had to get my chiropractor appointment today. I'm going to be doing another mediumship for my members a little later. So I'm on my new computer and it's showing me all kinds of stuff here. So saying I can sound professional. Congratulations, I heard from Adam Kay's stepmom. Congratulations to Adam McKay, who got his Hollywood Walk of Fame, his star. And you can go to HTTP Hollywood Walk of Fame and you can see his speech and stuff. You know, he did one of my favorite movies, The Campaign, that I've watched over and over and over again. I laugh every time. There's this one part where the actor says, "Dad, I know you've never liked me, but you know, I wore Crocs to Mom's funeral because she always believed a person should be comfortable." I just never could get over that. I thought it was hysterical. Anyway, there's so much funny, and it was before Trump, this show, and I'm telling you, it's Trumpish. I also wanted to say, I've been doing major prayers on this whole Putin thing. We've got some stuff. That's the only, I'm doing this real quick. It's not going to be long. Excuse me, because I want to take a quick look, see. I've been doing prayers on this whole Ukraine thing. And as you know, they hit a portion of the Ukraine where kindergarten building was. Fortunately, no one was hurt. But it was from the Russians that were within the Ukraine. They're trying to make out like they're doing horrible things to Russian people. That's what did I say Trump? Where Putin is trying to do things where he's saying that the Ukrainians are being very rude and mean to the Russians. So there was some sort of attack. It was to provoke. They had all the films and everything they need to prove it wasn't them. They said the Ukraine provoked us. We knew they were going to do this. Just like he said he was pulling out. Putin said he lied. He always lies. You guys, there's just no two ways about it. He lies. So guess who that sounds like? So anyway, I just want to take a quick look, see. So I've been doing prayers. I did a real good one last night outside looking at the moon, putting the white light around the Ukraine, doing all kinds of stuff. And listen, I get a little sick in my solar plexus about Putin. So I just don't think he's a good person. You know, the KGB did a thing on him, a psychiatric test when he was in there, and they said he has no fear. And he's sort of, you know, he's not a socialist. What was I gonna, the word I'm gonna use? He's crazy, and he's rude and he's mean. And you know, of course, he loved when Trump stepped out of NATO, and you know, and now remember I told you guys a while ago that Biden was going to be something about all this stuff with Putin. Biden was going to make out from this. And so I'm not quite sure what this is. And don't forget, Andre was saying, as we get into the 22nd of this month, boom, 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 things are going to start happening. So, okay, I told you I felt there would be a skirmish. And I've told you for years I saw Putin running. Well, here's another little tidbit I heard on the news today. Apparently, his oligarchs are like, you know, I don't know about this. And his generals are saying, I don't know about this. You know, they don't want to go in and shoot brothers and sisters, children and stuff, children and families, and destroy people who at the end of the day really haven't done anything to them. It's not like they were out killing their people. That's why Putin needed a reason. He needs some sort of reason. He's got none. What he wants is what they have there. He wants the country because of the pipeline and because I guess they have the mineral that it takes to make certain things for computers. He wants that. It's all about money. It's got nothing to do with, and oh, you need to go on to Russia again. If they had nothing to offer, he could care less, okay? So let's look at Putin. But I was glad to hear about the general. And I almost felt, and let's just put this out there, I don't know if it's going to happen. I almost felt like he could even give an order and Russia decides not to do it. Because remember, I saw him running. So it could be Russia says, you know what, screw this. We're going to go in and we're going to let's just get rid of Putin because he's too much. He's causing too much heartache. Something like that. Because I always saw him running since I started this YouTube. How many years ago? 6, 7 years ago. I've been saying he's going to run for his life. Because as it is, when they start firing and stuff, he'll be hidden in some bunker somewhere. Tell me the latest on Putin and the Ukraine. Tell me the latest on Putin and the Ukraine. So, by the way, Adam McKay is the one who did one of my next favorite shows, which is Don't Look Up. It's up for Academy Award. I just love that movie. Here's conversations going back and forth. Somebody's already made a judgment. And I bet you it's Putin. We keep trying to, he doesn't like anybody telling him what to do. How dare you think you can negotiate with me? There's a lot of countries around saying, dude, don't do this. So I see a lot of people saying, don't do, oh, somebody's even offering them money. Somebody's offering him money. Now I see, yeah, so he's going to do underhanded evil. I think he's going to hit them by air. He might hit something by air. He might try to take a portion. He won't get all of it because they're willing to just take their bodies out there and go down, and he won't, and the Russians won't want that. They won't want that. They have a soul. He doesn't. Something to do with money. There's something else they're not telling us. Maybe he wants more money from the pipe, or he wants something, and maybe they make an agreement with something with the pipeline or something to do with money. That's what I'm seeing. Remember, I told you at the end of the day, Biden was going to look good on this. And I've told people, get out some cash and stuff, because I see him being mad at the United States. He's not going to attack us, but he's going to attack us cyber-wise. And, just this morning on the news, they were announcing that they're telling big companies and everybody, get sorted with your internet, because it could very well be that he comes in and hits the banks or something. I think he'll hit the electrical grid in the Ukraine. There is no honor where thieves sit. They want to steal this. They want to steal it. Okay, so it's not just Putin. There's other people, but there's other people around them that are saying, what are you doing? And he wants eyes off of Navalny. Because remember, didn't Biden say, don't be messing with Navalny? America will do something if you mess with Navalny. And they just put him up for trial again. And then all of a sudden they're trying to act like, oh, yeah, look over here. The outcome in general is going to be good. I don't see death and destruction. But from the beginning, when I told you guys something big is going to happen, and I was feeling Russia, and remember I told you too that a while ago, you guys are saying, when is Biden's numbers going to go up? Well, they're going to go up. But I also felt, and I said it might be a war, or I want to start a war with Putin, that Biden, I'll have to find that, or if maybe if somebody knows, write me. I actually said it might be something that Russia pulls, that Biden comes out smelling like a rose. So, okay, so the Ukraine is, right now they're going to be okay. I do see some hits. I think it's more cyber hits, and I do see some hits from the air. And I do feel like they have those missiles, or they have something to protect themselves. Yeah, he's going to look real bad. Putin's going to look real bad. I love it. She's like, look white, you guys. Sorry. Pretty soon I'll be in the sun a little bit. Okay, so now, big news. So Trump has been asked, well, not asked, the judge has decided that Trump and his family must testify in New York. Now, Trump's attorney was trying to say he had special something. He's something special. And they said that the judge like choked on his chili cheeseburger. He's a what? He's special. Your Honor, this is a special person. You can't do this to us. And of course, they were all about Letitia James. And I can see where they could go with this because it's about her running for governor. And then she stopped and came back to hurt Trump so she could win eventually as governor. She's totally right in what she's doing, but I see how they're trying to make her look bad. So let's look if he actually does an emergency stay with the Supreme Court. So will he get on his depends and have to testify? Your Honor, they want, oh, he's furious. Oh my God, he's furious. Hello. And as it is, this other Mazar, they stopped covering him on his money. Oh my God, you guys, he's not running. Where's he gonna get the time to run? Letitia. She got a grand jury, I think. It doesn't matter if he takes it to the Supreme Court. I'm feeling the Supreme Court, just like with executive privilege, says, never mind. Yep, he's gonna have to testify. He's gonna have to testify. Is he gonna be like Eric in 505th? Yeah, he's gonna feel really, oh my God. His judgment is coming, you guys. He's gonna have to testify. He's really upset. This is gonna cost him some money. There will be a trial on that. Remember, I kept seeing him before a judge and seeing him in some sort of trial. Then that's when he's going to say he's not feeling well or psychically he's not doing very good. And that Linda G. Camacho psycho, she messed me up. So that is definite. We said that. And some, I see the daughter turning on her father. That I think Letitia James could be the woman because it was a Queen of Pentacles. But and Ivanka would be a Queen of Cups because she's water. But the Queen of Pentacles was part of the reason that we used to see a woman taking Trump down. I bet you it's her. She's one of the beginnings of the ends for him. Now, Giuliani. Tee. So he's going back and forth. He made some sort of comment on some show about how he has all kinds of stuff on Hillary Clinton. I bet you Hillary is just laughing her ass off. I would not be the least bit concerned about Giuliani and what he has on Hillary Clinton. Not the least bit concerned. Take your dye each hair and get the heck out of Dodge. So I was watching Marianne, and she said something that I think I've said too, because I knew as soon as I heard that he's thinking about switching, that it was because Trump hadn't paid him. I think we discussed that. Trump hadn't given him no money. So then he goes and talks favorably for Trump, hoping that they would say, hey, dude, we got a lot of money right here. Okay. And I think Putin stands down a little bit due to money. So I'm not quite sure what that is. He will start something, but that's what would end it is that. And it could even be money because we sanction him so bad. It's a little more than he even thought. Because right now he's thinking, so watch the so, okay? So Giuliani. Giuliani, so what's in your, it's a shame, I remember him. It's so funny. He said, I never saw Hillary Clinton down on 9/11. They got pictures of her with a mask right behind him. She was senator of New York, right behind him. She was never there. What's going to happen with Giuliani? Will he, this is what I'm seeing, and I think I told you this before. I see him really wanting to make a deal. His life is over with, more or less. He's got no money. He's got no law license. And it's like, he'll be like Cohen, like, oh, okay. But Cohen got off better than Giuliani would. Because here's the problem. If you all read Peril, Bob Woodward's book, everybody and their neighbor knows Giuliani is the one who started that. Well, Trump talked about it, but Giuliani, that day Trump lost, said, I have thousands of death certificates on people in Georgia that voted for, that have voted for Biden, which was totally untrue. He had no proof. Yeah, he's looking for a payback on this. He's going to turn against Trump. Everybody's going to be, oh, hell yeah. But see, here's the deal. He will have to go up the river. He will have to pay a price. He might even go to Biden and say, please give me a pardon. But he's kind of crazy. You can't trust him, But I see him making a deal so he gets a lesser sentence, or because they've got stuff on him big time. So he's going to go into the January 6th commission and spill his guts, thinking he can make a deal. And also because he's mad at Trump for not paying him. I mean, he would have stood by that guy no matter what, but he kept waiting. He thought any day now I don't know why you would think Trump would pay him. Trump pays nobody. Okay, you guys, so I got a couple more minutes. I just want to throw real quick about tell us. Today is Thursday. God, time flies. Today's Thursday. Jeez. Don't forget, there's no Sterling Sunday. Not this Sunday, but I will be with Annette and her friend Corey on Sunday. What do you have to tell us, guys? Boy, I prayed so hard last night. I could feel it in my energy, but I felt this. It's like when I fought an evil years ago, I used to get visited by something really negative, and I would fight it. And it was this thing in my solar plexus, this fear thing. And you really got to get grounded for that. You have to say, be gone, And I felt it with Putin. He's evil. Because the first time I did it, and I threw the energy at him on Tuesday, on Prayer Tuesday, it was like a beach ball hit his head, and he turned and he looked at me. I actually got startled. Because I fought a lot of evil in dreams and wake state. And usually, part of being able to get to fight evil and win is by not allowing it to scare you. They love the fear, but I felt that fear. Okay, so tell me about next week. Is there something you want to tell us for next week? Keep the prayers going. I just heard that. Is there something you want? Oh, here's Biden. Okay, so what's going to, good news with Biden. Woo, real good news. So there's good news with Biden. There's things going on in the world, which we knew. Helping other people, helping other countries, some military action. So we know what that's about. But it's the Knight of Swords. And it's no tower here, although it may show up. So definitely some about Biden. For me, that's Putin. Remember the King of Swords? Because he's military. So there's some strife. And I'm going to tell you guys something. There is going to be some sort of world trial against Putin. for crimes against humanity. And that guy, eventually, all these really terrible people will be brought to justice. I just saw that. I just saw St. Michael with the sword slicing it. You know what I'm saying? Saying no more. So we will heal each other. We will come together as a nation, as a world. I'm not seeing any like horrible things, thank goodness. But I am seeing, you know, we're going to get real adjusted with our cyber. We're going to really know how to, protect ourselves. And can I just ask one last question? You know, people are getting kicked out of the Texas. They're not able to vote because they're shipping their turn. But they're hurting the Republicans too. Tell me about Texas. And Georgia too. The guy in Georgia made a weird law that you can't collect money unless you're in the incumbent, which is like whack. So Stacey Abrams and even the other guy, the Republican, they're like, oh, hell no. So don't worry, that'll fall to the wayside. Tell me about Texas and these draconian. Is it going to help them? I just heard no. Thank you. Texas. Oh, this heartache with Texas. Ooh. Yeah, Texas isn't doing too good. There's some battling going on here. I do think the courts will have to get involved. I do feel there's some battling going on here. There's heartache. But the thing is, it's going to be better than we thought because everybody comes together. So what they did is they hurt the Republicans as well as the Democrats. So people will be persistent on coming out there and voting. So it'll help the not so left, middle. I see middle winning. And I will look at Beto coming up to the Beto. We'll look at him and we got to see if he's going to win for sure. I get the strong feeling he will. So we'll take a look. Cheers, everyone. You have a wonderful day. Pray for the Ukraine. Pray for President Biden. Biden's got some good stuff coming up. Cheers. Bye.